And here's the front of the house, which we haven't touched yet, but the electricians are coming on Friday afternoon and we're gonna get new pot lights installed here. So there's currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the front, but we're gonna switch that to 8. So it'll provide a little more light, and we'll do a black pot light here. So it's gonna really make it pop to have the black pot lights and a few extra ones. These things are very old looking, so last thing we wanted was the customer to have to change out soffit later if he ever chooses to fix that. So for the cost, we'll just switch it out to LEDs. So there's a lot of metal work to do in the front here, this easy side, and a little bit of fascia and soffit in the back, and then we're pretty much done this one. Oh yeah, we also have to cap these doors and do new weather stripping here. Hey there, we're back on River Park Drive, one of our favorite spots to work. And we're working on basically our bread and butter. This is what the company started as, a exterior business, and we are here doing an exterior. So this is Jim and I. This is the first thing that Jim and I started out doing, was the exterior. So like I said, it's our bread and butter. Up here you'll see the fascia and soffit. So it's nice work to do, especially in the summertime here. Very enjoyable work. Very nice to work with working with your hands is always a pleasure. And it makes a big difference. This old material doesn't look too bad, but compared to nice black, it makes a big difference. There's a lot of sun marking on here and it's very weathered. Like, look how gray it looks. So there's no real way to clean that or paint that properly. It also gets dinged up over the years from people bringing stuff in and out of the home. So Jim and I cut our teeth doing soffit, fascia, eaves trough, and siding, and now it's kind of cool to see Levi come up in the ranks and start to be the lead hand now for the exterior division, and start passing on the knowledge to the laborers, just like Jim and I have over the years. We've had a ton of different laborers, and now Roman is getting the torch passed over and starting to learn about this with soffit, fascia, eaves trough. And we also had a shadow day yesterday with a new potential worker, Jacob. So we had all hands on deck here. Levi was busy because he had the most experience out of everyone. So he was trying to organize and lead the crew. So here's the setup. Looks a little sketchy, but to me, it's nice and safe. It's sturdy, it's not going anywhere. A little bit high, being that it's over 8 here, but it's not too bad. So this one, they got the soffit almost done here, and we changed out this post here. It was completely rotten before. I'm not sure if I can see it over here anywhere. It was around here somewhere. But yeah, it was totally cooked, as the kids would say. So that happens a lot, and that's another reason why it does make sense to do your exterior, because although it's not super ugly looking, it's 30 years old, so it's time to open it up and inspect it. I'll show you this post here. 1, 2, 3. So this is the new post, and there was a concrete pile here, so that's all good, but it wasn't pressure treated, so that's probably why it rotted out. The water probably worked its way in. So we checked this area for level, and it hasn't sloped at all. You see this big beam extending, so it really picks up most of the weight. But now for sure it won't go anywhere with the snow load in the winter time. That's one of the most the heaviest times of the year for your roof is this winter weight. That's what the engineers are going to be calculating. Of course, when it rains in the summer, it just blows right off, but when it's winter, it actually accumulates a lot of heavy weight on there. So maybe in the winter this would have sagged. Oh, sorry. So the snow load pushes down here. So maybe in the winter this would have been sagging a little bit more than right now. But it's going pretty good here. This is the beginning of day 3, so the side is completely done, excluding the trough. And we got the back about 50% done. There's only one little piece of trough to do here. And this side is completely untouched, but it's just a nice, straight, easy run. The soffits will also breathe better now because the blown-in insulation has a tendency to work its way on top of the soffit. Hey guys, happy Monday. Welcome back to our project here in Strathcona County. Today we are working on the custom tile shower. You can see the tile edge all glued up here and our nice big shower here. So 10-foot ceilings, and we tiled right to the ceiling. It's a little bit of a small shower, but there's not a lot of room to get past right here. So this is what we're working with. And next step after the shower's finished, we're going to get the heated tile floor installed here. So we're working away hard trying to get this house done so the client can move in. And it's turning out pretty nice. Big niche here on the exterior wall, so it's built out with a frost wall on both sides. And then the vanity will be installed by other later on. And that's pretty much it for the ensuite. Obviously painting as well. For the kitchen project, all the demo's complete over here. And we're just waiting for Grounded to get back and move our plugs. Getting the plugs all centered up for the new kitchen. And we're going to be moving the range hood ducting over and fixing up the crown molding over here. So it's a pretty straightforward project here. The hardest part is the custom tile shower, and the rest was just demo work. And over here, we'll lastly show you the main bathroom. So in the main bathroom, we'll have a standalone tub here. Pretty nice. And there won't be a shower at all, just a standalone tub. So there's the puke in there. And then we also had this demoed over the weekend. And I took the backsplash out, so just need to patch this all in here and get ready for the new cabinetry. So that's pretty much it for our project here. Another couple weeks and we'll have it wrapped up.